YouTube. It's getting cooler and I think it's about time for a big old mess of turnip greens and rutabagas. Yummy! So I'm going to share my recipe with you. I have other mixed greens recipes on, but it's always, I do it different every time. So this time we're going to start by taking this piece of bacon in. It's a fat part of the bacon, just like fatback, and we're going to fry it up. Here we go. Make sure your pan's nice and hot. Then we throw that bacon in the pot. This bacon is frozen, but it will unthaw. I will be back to show you how it unthaws. All right, now I'm going to add my spices. I'm putting the thyme in there. Yep, that's about 2 tablespoons. I'm sorry, 2 teaspoons. Teaspoon of garlic powder. Teaspoon of rosemary. Ooh, that rosemary smells good. Teaspoon of mustard powder. I put a dash of cloves in there. I'm going to add a ½ teaspoon of tarragon and probably a couple of teaspoons of the celery flakes. I just pour. That's how I do it. So I'm put that in there. Now I'm going to add a dash of Cajun seasoning. Dash of Cajun seasoning. Okay, now I'm adding in 2 medium onions and 2 yellow bell peppers. Hear that sizzling? I did add a couple tablespoons of coconut oil, and I will add more if I need it. I'm now going to caramelize these onions and bell peppers. Here we have 2 small rutabagas. The onions and bell peppers are caramelized enough for me. They're still got a little crunch in them. And I'm going to add the rutabagas. I just used a dash of pepper, just a tip there, to give it flavor, not heat. I made a sauce with about 3 carrots, 4 cloves of garlic, and some water. Mince that up with that little nib of jalapeno. The rutabaga have caramelized some, and the flavor of the oil and the spices, the toasted spices, are all throughout them. You could barely see the onions now. Okay, this is something I like to use in the fall. This is molasses. I'll use blackstrap if I got it. I'm just going to put 1 or 2 tablespoons in there. I'm just going to pour it in there and caramelize this. It'll look wonderful. This kitchen smells delicious. And there it is, just a smattering. I'm going to stir that around. Okay, so the molasses is stirred in there. It gives it a little shininess. Now it's time to finish the dish. So what are we going to do now? We're going to pour our sauce in there. Stir that around. And I'll be back to put in 3 bunches of greens. Okay, so now I've got the greens in the pot. See, it's full to the top. The greens will cook down to maybe even half of that, so the pot will be half full when the greens are finished. But I want some pot liquor in here. I only added 1 cup of water so far, plus the sauce is probably a cup of water. But I'm going to add 2 more cups of water so that we have some pot liquor. And this is my fall tonic: mustard greens, turnip greens, rutabaga, and molasses. Please excuse my accent. That's how you make it. I'll let this cook for an hour or 2 until it cooks down, and it will be finished. I hope you give it a try. Talk to you later. Excuse me, I think I used the word spring tonic when I meant to say fall tonic. Mustard greens grow very well in the fall. This is a fall tonic. Now I'm going to go and fix some other wonderful foods for the fall. Talk to you later. Bye. Okay, I just wanted to show you how much the greens have cooked down. and the pot liquor is now a combination of the liquid coming out of the greens plus the initial 3 to 4 cups of liquid that I had in there. So that's a nice fall tonic. My fall tonic is rutabagas, mustard greens, and molasses. Yummy. I'm going to cook this a very long time till it's soft and tender, and I'll make sure I have enough coconut oil in it, that it clears out the arteries real good, and just for decadence, there's that dash of bacon fat in there, you know. Yum. There's a nice, hot, life-giving pot of rutabagas. You see those chunks of rutabagas in there. And yummy mustard greens. Sweetened with a dash of molasses. Try this fall tonic. I guarantee you will thoroughly enjoy it. Bye. Talk to you later. And thanks for watching my videos.